Sorry about that. I had the wrong preset on my microphone. That's probably why you couldn't hear me. Sorry. What I was saying was that I am doing well. Thank you guys for asking. I hope you guys are doing well too. I had to get up early today because I had a responsibility early today. And also, after I got home, I needed to do some work because it was time-sensitive work that is not related to the channel. It's something completely separate. So I'm a little tired. that was basically all I was saying. But I hope you guys are doing well too. And yeah. The Fleetway Saga is so good, but it's also painful. It's been okay here and there. School trip to Parliament, but you had to wake up at 6 in the morning. Wow, even earlier than I got up today. Did you enjoy it? Did you have fun? There's certainly some moments you'd like to see. That is kind of how I'm planning on doing some of the highlights going forward, just because I know that people probably aren't going to be too invested in, like, watching, entire highlight videos in and of themselves, as evident by the Sonic Marathon thing. But, like, Greg has been compiling some, like, funny moments, and so, like, with his permission, I wanted to upload the stuff that he clipped. I don't know how well those would do. I don't know how I would market them, but I don't know. I hope people would like them. You're running on 2 hours of sleep. What the heck? Amy, don't do that. It's my favorite meme to come out of the Sonic comics. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay. You're invested in watching the VODs. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad to hear, Jay. Thank you. School got canceled because of snow. Wow. Westminster Abbey and the Supreme Court had a stomach ache through yesterday. Oh, that sucks. That sounds cool, though. That sounds really sweet. Somehow you're not tired? Well, after stream, you should really rest. Oh! Emmy, could I... this is not the place to do this, but I wanted to ask... I'm working on a video right now, and I need some Japanese translations, and I was hoping that... Or I might need some Japanese translations, and I was hoping that maybe you could be my resident Japanese translator, since I don't really know many people who speak Japanese. Maybe? Time flies. Spring officially begins on the above date, on March 29th, 1998. Cool. It's almost spring for us, too. Oh, we're almost there. I'm ready for it. Just making breakfast? Enjoy your breakfast, Elbat. Welcome. Hello, David. Welcome back. You're gonna join in today? Good. Good to see you, Emmanuel. Okay. The House on the Hill, the new complete story from Sonic. Ugh. With Nigel Kitching as the writer and Richard Elson as the artist. If you asked me if this was Richard Elson art, I'd probably say it wasn't. Weirdly enough. It doesn't look like... It looks like something he would draw that's just, like, super fast. Because, like, I like the line work, but, like, the drawing itself is kind of weird. One morning on the Verdant Hill in Emerald Hill Zone. Oh, this is... Okay.
Come on, Tails. Are you seriously trying to tell me that this house just appeared overnight?
Well, it definitely wasn't here yesterday, Sonic!
Okay, let's check it out.
Are you sure we should go in there? This doesn't seem like a good idea.
Scared, little buddy?
No, it's just somebody's house. Like, we don't go into everybody's houses. I just think maybe we should wait and...
Ha, I get it. You think this house is haunted. You think it's full of ghosts and ghoulies.
No, of course I don't. What are you talking about? The issue where speed lines ends is 139. Oh, we're almost there. No. Sonic is in a Pokemon game? What do you mean? Oh, because he's going into somebody's house?
Well, whoever lives here sure is a messy housekeeper.
Oh, Jesus. How could the door slam? There's no wind.
Tails, will you knock it off? You're starting to get me so jumpy.
Sorry.
There's nothing to be scared of. This is obviously some kind of trick by Dr. Robotnik. We're probably caught in another of his deadly death traps. So relax, will you?
Look! There's a ghost coming out of the hallway.
What is it, Pixel Brain?
Nothing.
Admit it, you thought you saw a ghost. Get through your head. There aren't any ghosts. They're not real, even though I fought them. On the other hand, I guess I could be wrong.
Come hither, Chandra. Oh, bother. Just like Winnie the Pooh says.
Try this spin attack for size, ugly.
I love how there's no punctuation there. It's just ugly. Wink. Happy Tuesday to you as well, Midnight. Welcome. Brrr. Did I get Waking Wake and Iron Leaves from the Terror Raids? I have not played through the entirety of Scarlet yet, so no. I actually didn't even really see the Pokemon Presents thing until this morning with Sarah. We both watched it together. The group possible Despicable Me reference. I have seen the Paradox forms though. They look pretty sick. Sonic, wait!
Ugh!
There goes Sonic. You can't spin. Well, you can spin, but you're not gonna hurt him.
Don't say it, Tails. I'm warning you. Take your best shot, creeps. You don't scare me.
Sonic, do you think they're trying to talk to us?
Look at him go. They're like all bullies. Show them you're not scared and they lose interest.
Oh, if you can't touch them, what are you gonna do when you catch them?
Don't bother me with the details. Who cares? Yeah, what's going on?
This house is distorting. The whole place must be unstable. It's as though we're in a different dimension.
Well, whatever was going on, it's over.
For now. I love this like rainbow gradient here. It's pretty cool. Sonic, I think I'm beginning to understand. There seems to be a problem with these pipes.
What are we, plumbers?
I just want to try something. I love that he just has a wrench. Or maybe he just found one. Is this all an illusion again? How about that? The kid fixed the matter transformer.
Nice going, Tails. Now they're solid.
Sonic, I don't think they were trying to hurt us. Of course not. What do you take us for? Let me explain. Our house is faulty. Something went wrong with the matter transformer. We got stuck between dimensions. We tried asking for help, but you didn't seem to understand us. Your voices were too distorted. Those people travel between dimensions, Sonic. This house is some kind of interdimensional vehicle.
Hey, I knew that.
Sure you did. Why do you keep drawing his quills like that, Richard? Richard. Why? I said we shouldn't have bought the house from Honest Lou's budget dimension travel. Look, he promised me that the previous owner was an old lady who used it at weekends to visit her sister in the dimension of tranquility. I thought it was safe. Okay, this time I'll set the controls. Beat it, it's my turn. No way, I was next. No. You managed to get both when you got home yesterday. It was a pain in the ass to beat, though, especially when people bring Pokemon that are bad for the raids. Damn, that sounds like not a great time. That Pikachu animatronic was my favorite. Okay, so it was an animatronic. I was trying to, I was a little too tired, and I wasn't really looking at the... Because we had it on the phone, so I couldn't really see it that closely. And I couldn't tell if it was, animated or if it was an animatronic. But I had the feeling it was an animatronic. I wasn't sure. Yo, what's up, Vainsley? What did you miss in the last two streams? Oh boy, I'm trying to remember everything that we read, like all 10 parts that we might have read. I can't remember. Yo, what's up, Ultima? How you doing? The Elbat with a 5, thank you so much. When the Mario movie comes out, who am I gonna dress as? You're gonna go as Luigi? I hadn't even really thought about that. I mean, I guess I technically could go as Luigi. We bought a thing. I don't even know where it is. I don't even know if we brought it with us, but we bought, or maybe I left it at Nathan's. Because I know that for Halloween, like Sarah and I's first Halloween together, she dressed up as Pikachu and I dressed up as Luigi. So I should have the hat and the gloves, but maybe I left them at Nathan's house. I don't remember. It wasn't animatronic. Okay, that's what I thought. Gotta look dapper for the occasion, yeah. As I'm taking my mother, my sister, and my fiance to go see the Mario movie. Sonic, I think it would be a good idea to get out of here.
That's the first sensible thing you've said all day.
No, he said that you should stop and fix the machine. That was the sensible thing to say. You're just a dick. I wonder which dimension they'll travel to next.
Tails, I don't care where they go, just so long as they don't come back here.
Wow. I don't know why just this image of a penguin in a desert is like making me laugh. It's just the concept behind it is just really humorous to me. The Scorchio Zone, 100 square miles of hot, barren desert. Not the best place to be without a gallon of sunblock and a sensible hat. Oh, fuck. Tails, the desert fox. Yo, that's the name of a gun, isn't it? I think. Oh, that reminds me of that old joke. What do you call a penguin in a desert? Lost. Oh, jokes like that landed me in this predicament. Oh, well, no more. From now on, I'm going straight, man. Oh, no, is that a badnik? Oh, I'm really finished. Oh, fuck. Wait, is that it? Oh, no. Relax! I'm here to take you home! Oh, Tails. Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes. Oh, thank God. Willie Waddle, stand-up comedian, I presume. Ex-comedian from now on. As experience has taught me to keep my beak shut. My comedy routine specialized in jokes about Dr. Robotnik. The idea being that the best way to deal with the bully is to make him a figure of fun. Oh, Robotnik sent his photos to Lonely Hearts Club. They sent it back and said that they weren't that lonely. Wait, do I have? Oh, no. Thank you. You're a lovely audience. You're a lovely audience. After one of my shows, I was offered a free holiday by someone claiming to be a travel agent. You deserve to get away from it all. Plenty of sun and sand to reward the pleasure you've given people. Wait, oh, you guys can't hear it. Son of a bee sting, dude. Never mind. I had like a clap on my soundboard thing. Is Darla needed again? No. She stayed upstairs today. Mobius Airways. The travel agent was Robotnik in disguise. It was a trap and I fell for it. Laugh this one off, funny guy! Robotnik's taught me a lesson. I'm hanging up my joke book. If you do that, Robotnik's beating you. Don't give in to him, Willie. I've been searching for you to get you back for your egg tonight. Hang on, pal. You'll check back later. Oh, okay. I don't know if she's gonna want to be here later, but maybe. A sandworm! One of Robotnik's new badniks! Oh, the sun's in my eye! I can't see! Oh, shit! Yeah! Maybe I can just back away while this badnik is busy. Wait, Tails came all this way to help me. I can't just run out on him. Oh. Tails should be cooking up here too. He's a fluffy boy. True. Hey, Badnik, what do you got when you cross a penguin with a sheep and a kangaroo? Huh? A black and white woolly jumper. Get it? Huh? Tails looks so angry in this one. Yo, what's up, Great Waluigi? Now he gets it! Thanks for distracting the sandworm, Willie. Your joke really cracked him up. I guess I did. Force the habit, I guess, huh, Tails? That's the spirit. Let's get you home. The show must go on, people. Later at the comedy club. Here's a funny one. Robotnik tried Morris dancing the other day, but he fell off the bonnet. Why did Baldy Robotnik go outside? To get some fresh hair. You're a lovely audience. Oh. After hearing his jokes, maybe I should have left him in the desert. Only joking. we like to have fun around here. Oh. God. Man, nothing against Lou Stringer, but man, sometimes he's just not funny. Okay. We have entered the comedy zone, everybody. He tries, he tries. Did I see the comment on the last stream? I have not, no. I did not see it. Raging Robotnik returns next issue. Raging Robotnik? Oh, just Robotnik in general, right? We hope Dr. Robotnik will return for another series because the battles starring old walrus chops are much more interesting. You'll both be fighting over who re-signed the comic first next issue. A brand new three-parter start begins called Robotnik Reigns Supreme. Wow. I've been wondering what would happen if Supersonic died. Jesus, Jamie. Would it mean that his ghost would float into Sonic's body, making Sonic become so bad that he would then join forces with Dr. Robotnik? Huh? With an imagination like that, ever thought of becoming a scriptwriter, Jamie? You weirdo. Happy Mother's Day. Okay, who caught out on March 22nd? Me. I was caught out because I was born. Is that Mother's Day in the UK? No, is it? Thank you, son. I would like to know how much longer some of the comic stories will be written by the script Humes. What? Hopefully they won't stop until they're old and gray, Rebecca. On second thought, we better expand that time span. To forever. To after they're dead. Okay. Is Sonic's mom Pergananant? Hey, I think I know this font. That font seems familiar. It's Mother's Day. It's Mama Frankie Einstein. Where's me pill? Wow. What the fuck am I looking at? Water power. Tails was turned into a seahorse. And... huh? I'm so confused. What the fuck? Neptune Knuckles! His... Bingus is gigantic. Feeling bubbly. Robotnik still can't cool down, even though he's in... What is he wearing? Ah! Dude, Sonic looks so cool here. Snorkeling Sonic meets a fishy badnik. Like, he's gonna punch that chopper right there. Mother's Day is March 18th. Oh, strange. Father's Day is June 18th. See, because Father's Day is around the same time Father's Day is for us, too. But Mother's Day is, like, way off. Mother's Day is in May. For Americans. To the streams without a copyright issue. I'd rather not. If you want to hear music, you can hear it on your own time. Just open another tab and listen to music on your own. I'm not risking it again. Because anybody can sample music and then just copyright claim me again. So I'm not going to do it. And a kid in a submarine. Jesus, why is it, like, very much like Knuckles? so strange. Who built this? Was it Tails? Tails takes a dive. I just love that he's doing the Superman, just going down the water. Taking the plunge. In the depths of the ocean on planet Mobius lies the undersea zone of Trituna. At last, I have reached my destination. Is this Eggman? Who is this? Oh no, this is like, is this Agent X? I have reached my destination. Behold, a vessel from the surface world dares to trespass on our aquatic domain. Chill out, Trouty. It's probably just someone selling double glazing. What?
I've a message for your zone leader from Dr. Robotnik.
Oh, better tell Shaka Khan. Instead of Shaka Khan, it's Sharka Khan. Straight away! Sharka Khan, ruler of the Trituna, swims to the scene immediately.
Make it quick, stranger. Coronation Street is owned in 5 minutes.
Really? A Coronation Street joke? I need a drink. The boy. confusing when you see Mother's Day posts on Twitter when it's not Mother's Day. Yeah, that is strange.
My name is Agent X, and my master, Dr. Robotnik, wants to make a deal with you. Side with him against Sonic and he will reward you well. Destroy the Hedgehog and you will be allowed to rule a couple of the surface zones once Robotnik returns to power. Ah, do I look like I was spawned yesterday? We can survive on the surface. Robotnik has produced a serum to enable your people to breathe on dry land. Cool! I always wanted to live somewhere that wasn't so damp. Tell Robotnik he's got himself a deal.
Really? You're offered a fucking drink that you don't even know works, and you're just like, yeah, bro, I'll do it. Whatever. Next day at the Beanson Coast Zone. That's gotta be another British joke.
I'm here, reaching far across these new frontiers. What's up, Badniks again?
Not this time. Look! Sonic the Hedgehog. You are here to be terminated by order of Shaka Khan.
Don't expect me to go so quietly, fish face. You won't survive the power of Elton John. Wanna bet?
I'm a rocket man. Rocket man. Burning up in space out there alone.
Heel, boy.
I was trying to remember how Rocket Man went. Hold me closer, tiny dancer.
I think I've got a grip on the situation. Get it, because he's gripping me?
Hold him, Starrer. Let Jaws Michael.
I can't handle all this British comedy. I can't deal with it. You know what's funny too is that joke only works if you're saying it with like an English accent, because it's George Michael, like George Michael.
Hold him, Starrer. Let Jaws Michael finish him off.
See a dentist, creep.
Boosh on Bosch. Sorry.
Now you've met your match. I'm Crabsy Nesbit, and your history.
Crabsy Nesbit. Crabsy? What's the joke? What's this one? I don't understand. And I'm never gonna dance again. Make the peace that I've been living. It was easy to pretend. What's this joke? Crabsy Nesbit? I don't understand. I don't get this one. The way I danced with you. No clue. Yeah.
Are you serious? When it comes to playing the bad guys, you dudes are just fish out of water.
Ugh, I feel land sick. Wait, was that what you were wearing earlier? Oh, it was. You still haven't faced our strongest team member yet, Sonic.
Oh yeah? What corny name does he use? Jerry Fish?
I don't even know what that's a reference to. You can't! Actually, it's Jimmy Whale. Who? Oh, Destroyer Kitty with the 5. Thank you so much. You caught a shiny Lechonk the other day, named Porker Lewis. Thank you so much, Kitty. I appreciate that. I hope. I'm glad you enjoyed yesterday's video. I appreciate that. Isn't Jerry Fisher a person? I'm assuming, yeah. I don't know. Have I seen any of the Harry Potter films? I've seen all of them, David. Thank you for the 2.
Something tells me it's a name I'm not gonna forget.
Oh, this is a cliffhanger? Seafood Splatter. Dude, Mick McMahon draws thumbs like they're as long as your index finger. Jesus. Okay. End of that one. Buzzoink. Ah! 127, my dudes. Open it up. Get on the floor. 127. Sonic the Comic 128 is the next one. Excuse me. How to transfer your transfers. Oh, yeah. I forgot Robotnik was crystallized. That's right. Amy's secret past. Ooh, scandalous. What the fuck is that Knuckles drawing? High above planet Mobius orbits the mysterious floating island. Some of the most popular English movies aren't filmed in America. True. That is correct. Crab is named after Rab C. Nesbitt. Oh, I see. I see. The Cap Attack ends in about 5 issues. Wow. Damn.
What am I supposed to do with it?
I don't know, Knuckles, but Robotnik turned into a crystal when he tried to absorb the energy from your emeralds.
Look, he looks terrified.
So you're seeing it's my problem? Thanks a lot, Sonic.
No problem, Knuckles. Always happy to help.
Come on, we gotta think of something. That thing is giving me the creeps.
Sonic, Quit mumbling, Tails. If you want to say something, speak up.
Your little friend can't seem to get his words out, Sonic. I think there's something wrong with his neck.
Oh my god.
Robotnik?
He's crushing Tails' neck, dude. Save him.
Thought you'd seen the last of me, didn't you, Hedgehog?
More hoped, really. Oh!
Well, I'll make you wish you hadn't bothered to come back. Oh, do shut up, you ridiculous creature. Ugh.
This looks bad. I'm gonna try to finish it quickly. Suddenly turned himself into a giant. This is getting worse all the time.
Wait, why does chaos energy allow you to turn Okay, whatever.
What gives, Robotnik? You're supposed to be dead.
Okay.
Sorry to disappoint you, Hedgehog. My plan worked, you see. I now possess the power of the Chaos Emeralds. It just took my body a while to adjust.
I get it. We thought you'd been changed to a statue, but the whole time you were just adapting to your new power. I should have smashed you while I had the chance.
Oh, but you didn't. And now it's too late. Much too late. I don't need Grimer anymore. I don't need badniks or troopers or help from the Dracon Empire. I am the Force now. Ah, Knuckles, you're awake, are you? I'll deal with you later, right after I take care of Sonic.
Why is he purple? Why is he perpin'? Wow, that's awesome, Neon. Happy unclehood. Oh. He does look like Mr. Krabs on Neptune Frozen. Why he purple?
It's over, Spikeball. Admit it, I've beaten you.
If you're gonna say something, get over with it. Get it over with. I'm sick of the sound of your voice.
Sonic, push the button. The one on the panel next to you.
Knuckles? Which button? I'd better push them all. Maybe I'll get lucky.
You're such an idiot. You're so fucking stupid. I'm so sick of the Sonic, dude.
We did it! I'm just not sure what it is we did.
Knuckles! I wasn't expecting that one. I wasn't expecting Tails to look like that. What happened?
Somehow Robotnik forgot about the Chaos Emeralds. When Sonic pushed that button, the Master Emerald absorbed Robotnik's power in a split second. Robotnik's gone.
That laugh! It can't be! Coming from outside.
Oh my god! What the Friday night funkin'? Ah! Why is he so large? What the ass? Okay. An emote, honestly, probably not the worst idea. Oh my god, dude. we've been making the joke that he just keeps getting like bigger and bigger and like just thicker like every single issue, and now it's just real. Like look how large he is. See this. Oh my god, dude. God damn, he big. When has Sonic ever wanted to kill or prefer something being dead? Sonic and the Black Knight. He was not afraid to kill King Arthur. He was just like, yeah, you know what? If it needs to be done, it needs to be done, man. I gotta do it. Fog warning. Some badniks are keeping Tails occupied. If I had a penny for every badnik I've destroyed, I'd be a very rich fox. Mind if I lend an old friend a hand? Zunk. Who? Here's Johnny. Johnny Lightfoot! I haven't seen you for months! I thought I'd turn up for Easter. I am a bunny after all. Jesus. Quite literally, Jesus. That's what Easter is. Good to have you back. I've come to ask for your help, Tails. There's something bad going down in the Sun Valley Zone. Our heroes fly to the problem zone. But it's called the Sun Valley Zone, not the problem zone. Didn't this place get its name because it was always sunny here? Like Philadelphia? That's just it. This thick fog isn't natural. It's so foggy we can't even see the mountains. Oops, I think I just found one. We're going down! Bail out, Johnny! I don't need telling twice. I already bailed. See you, Tails. Bye. Do I like more, Johnny or Porker? You know, it's a tough one. I think I may like Johnny just a little more. I don't hate Porker. I don't know. I don't think either of them are fantastic or anything. I have no, like, preference really one over the other. If I had to pick, I guess Johnny. Oh, Johnny? Where are you? Are you okay? You know, Tails the captain always goes down with the ship. He did. He landed with it. You're on your own now, Fox. That's not you, is it, Johnny? A case of mistaken identity. Fool. Dude, so long as Loose Stringer reigns supreme, no character will go unpunished. Oh, Sonic told me about you. You're an agent of Robotnik's. Just as I planned. You're at a disadvantage in this fog, Tails. Same goes for you, creep. You can't see me either. Bah! You just don't play fair, do you? Maybe I can clear some... Hey! I figured it might be you. I think, is what I said. I know I said Metamorphy at some point, but I figured it might be you as well. Maybe I can clear away some of this fog to help me. I knew it! Wendy Wallace, the weather genius!
The forecast is gloomy for you, hero.
There's Johnny's weapon! If I can just reach it. I think the fog's about to lift. You ought to watch the previous one. You have Fleetway on your radar for way too long. Yeah, if you're curious about any of the past comics, you can check them out here on this channel. If you go to the live tab on my channel, you should see all the previous streams that we've done for this. But I am also uploading them to Try Live at some point. I haven't started uploading them yet, but I figured that since we're already kind of halfway through, almost done with Fleetway, I might as well start uploading them by the time we get to Archie and just keep the ball rolling from there, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Welcome, anybody that's new. I hope you stick around. We like having people. We like interacting with new people every now and then. And just seeing all the weird shit that happens in these comics. Have I played Mega Man Zero Remastered? No, I've not. Actually, I've not played Mega Man Zero at all. The only Mega Mans I played are 1, 2, and X. Yup! Things are looking bright
Way to go, Tails!
Johnny, where were you?
I landed like half a mile away. I got lost in the fog.
Oh no, that must be Wallace escaping in a shuttle aircraft. It's flying too fast for me to chase. At least I stopped your latest scheme.
I guess Agent X is with her too. I wonder who that mysterious dude is beneath his hood.
Hopefully we'll find out soon. At the moment, I haven't the foggiest.
What? Oh, so she's not Agent X. She was just with it. I see. I see. Wait, Johnny's Mr. X? No. That would be so. Oh, dude. If Johnny Lightfoot betrays us, I can't believe. I'll honestly be kind of sad. I will be nonplussed. David with the 2, thank you. Be honest, what's weirder, the chat or the comics? The comics. The chat is, I mean, we're all like the cool kind of weird, you know? Hello, bunny man. Doc's Dynamite Easter. I like to think that Robotnik dresses up as the Easter Bunny. Just in his own time. Wow. Sonic the Comic inside of an egg that has Sonic the Comic stickers on it. That's pretty cool. Which came first, the hedgehog or the egg? Huh? Are these like dolls or something? And then it's a Magen David. Wow. Smashing, darling. That's fucking Nosferatu's. That's not Eggman. That's Nosferatu.
You might be wondering why I put a bunch of eggs in a concentric circle while I'm laying with them. It's for a Wiccan ritual. I am a witch.
That has the same energy as like the storybook series, where like when Sonic like just finishes a level, he's just like at the screen. This has the same energy. Like Sonic is born from an Easter egg, and he's just like, I did it. Could I think of Johnny's motive if it was him? It would be some weird shit like, Amy never dated me, and if we rule, then that means that I can make Amy marry me or something. Whatever. I don't know. Amy's secret past. Because people have been asking for it. Really? You put Lou Stringer in charge of Amy's... Whatever. It's fine. An Untold Tale of Amy. The Chemical Plant Zone years ago when Dr. Robotnik was dictator of Morbius.
Make sure the machine works perfectly, or you'll lose more than your job.
Yes, Master. In a few hours, we should be able to duplicate the fluke which turned Sonic into a blue streamlined super dude.
Then I will absorb the energy, making me more than a match for that hedgehog.
Okay, to be fair, this is far less disturbing than... Remember what we saw in like some of the early issues of this? Where like they swapped and this kind of fits too, because like he did swap places with Sonic's energy. Like Sonic lost his energy and then it went to Robotnik, and like he looked like a weird Sonic amalgamation. Yeah, Robic the Hedgehog. This doesn't look like that. This just looks like a Robotnik recolor, which is like way better than what it was initially. That was clipped, by the way. Thank you, Greg. Thank you. I'll have to like check for your clips. It's an honor to be here. Well, thank you, Declan. I do recognize you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Star Scrambled. I appreciate that. Yeah, Robic the Hedgehog. Jesus. Sonic the Eggman. Hey, there she is! Wow! In a nearby village.
I've heard that Robotnik is trying to gain more powers. He's gotta be stopped.
Why does she have a Fantastic Four shirt on? I'm sorry?
Shh! You mustn't say such things, Amy. Robotnik turned my brother. Robotnik turned my brother into a badnik last week just for scowling at him.
It's best not to make Robotnik angry.
Listen to yourselves! Somebody's gotta put a stop to Robotnik's plan!
You tell him, Amy. She's a bad bitch in this series, and I love it. I'm here for it. Get real, Amy. Ordinary folk like us don't get involved. Back at the lab.
Master, that female hedgehog is trying to stir up trouble again.
Ha! I'm quaking in my boots. I have nothing to fear from an insignificant little madame. She's not even worth my attention.
That night.
Guess I just volunteered for the job of sabotaging Robotnik's plans on my own.
So hedgehogs aren't born with other colors unlike other animals. In this comic specifically, like Knuckles is red. Yeah, I don't know. Inside. Energy levels are almost online, Master. Within minutes, you should be transformed with Sonic-type abilities.
Excellent! I will be unstoppable!
No way, Potato Face!
The hedgehog female!
A weird thing to say.
The name's Amy, Doc! Remember it!
Oh my god, she just tossed like a missile.
No! The machine! Troopers! Stop her!
You'll be lucky!
Sir, Amy sabotaged the power core! The machine is about to explode!
Then I'll make sure she is destroyed with it!
Who's she? The cat's mother?
Am I too exhausted to understand what that means? I think I'm a little too loopy to understand what the cat. Huh? Oh, goodness. Who's Loopy? The cat's mother.
Wow! Now that's what I like to call a makeover!
Okay, but what are your, like, abilities? Because you don't, I mean... is it just that you're pink now? Like, I don't...
No! The energy you've absorbed should have been mine!
Thumper! Pink wouldn't go with your ginger mustache anyway!
Stop her! The power has improved to fighting ability!
I don't know, dude. She seemed pretty capable already. I don't think anything really changed.
I always had these skills! You just never took me seriously before! All the energy did was change my looks!
Okay. It's a British phrase. I mean, yeah, I figured, but what does it mean? Like, is it just to say, like, oh, who? Not me, clearly. Like, is that what it means? What was the point of that shit, dude?
Didn't anyone tell you never to judge by appearances? See you around, Doc!
Why does she have a Bubsy shirt on now? It's a green Bubsy shirt. Next day.
You were right, Amy! Robotnik should be resisted! On account of you're pink now! Yay!
I'm tickled pink to hear it!
This is the stupid... Oh my god, dude. It's fucking Amy. You could have given her cooler origin. Like, this is just... She shows up, destroys Robotnik's robots, explodes inside a machine, and she's pink now. Like, there was nothing of significance. She doesn't gain any abilities. Nothing. Like, she just has cool clothes now and is pink. Whatever. This is a backstory to explain the color pink. Yeah, it's like, whatever. Taking the plunger. Warrior sea citizens from the ocean depths of Trituna have surfaced to attack Sonic. You may have defeated my teammates, but no one has ever beaten Jimmy Whale.
Ugh, it's the first time for everything, whale boy.
Forget it, Sonic! You're looking at the heavyweight champion of underwater boxing for 3 years in a row!
Woo, look at him run. You must have scared him, Jimbo.
So the hedgehog turned chicken.
Ah! Who the hell is this guy over here?
Don't talk wet. I was just making up for a space for a good run. Up. Whoosh. Super spin attack. Oof.
I guess Jimmy should have stuck to underwater boxing.
It made me dizzy watching it. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Elton John, stop breaking out into song every time. Me too, but it's the formula we took wearing off. Back to the sea, everyone!
You're finally done with lunch? Nice, what'd you have for lunch? It's a rebuke especially directed towards children having referred to a woman as she instead of using her name or an appropriately respectful title. Oh, I see. Okay. See, with that context, that makes more sense. I guess. Later, as the team report to their leader, Sharka Khan,
Back so soon? You were supposed to establish control of a surface zone for me.
Robotnik's serum wore off. We cannot breathe on dry land anymore. Plus, we got beaten the fuck up by Sonic the Hedgehog. It was bad, boss.
So? Robotnik was only using us to get at Sonic. Too bad. We'll find another way to conquer the surface world.
I thought you weren't interested. I mean, dude, why are you interested in that anyway? Just conquer more. There's more ocean than there is land. Conquer more ocean.
There'll be trouble if Sonic finds out. You forget for Sonic's one major flaw. He cannot swim. We are untouchable.
So just stick to the water, my dude. Arroz con habichuelas y chuleta? That sounds good, dude. That sounds delicious. Sounds amazing. Maybe they already conquered all the ocean they could. You know what? Maybe you're right.
Guess what, creeps? I've been taking lessons.
Did he just fucking come here to beat the shit out of them for, like, no reason? Dude,
oh, heck. Don't just flounder there. Destroy him.
No chance, dudes. This suit the Techno made for me lets me do all my special moves, even underwater.
Oh, stop. I've not long had my lunch. Hold me closer, Tony Danza.
Meanwhile, Sharka Khan is turning tail, Finn.
Sonic won't get me. I'm clearing off. Maybe I'll set up a new kingdom. It's a big ocean out there.
See? They have not conquered every single ocean yet. Every bit of the sea.
Ah, it's a nightmare trying to pack a case underwater. Everything just floats.
Knock, knock.
Damn, Sonic! Slow down! He just, like, shows up and starts beating the shit out of them in their own home. Like, aren't hedgehogs really good swimmers? They are. Yeah, they are in real life.
Back away from our leader, Sonic.
Some leader. He was about to swim out on you while you took all the hassle.
Hey, I'm the boss. You can't expect me to get my fins dirty doing the work.
Not anymore, Con. We've had enough of you ordering us around.
Ugh.
Yeah, we never wanted to invade the surface world anyway. We'd get soaked if it rained.
You're... what?
Later. So we decided to sack Sharka Khan and rule Trituna ourselves. Do you think we'll make a go of Sonic?
They seem to be a bit wet behind the ears to me.
God, if you guys think I make silly puns, dude, Lou Stringer he has like 1,000 kids with how many dad jokes he makes. The man is insane. He is the maddest of the lads. Know where we story. Wow, that's really weird. This is This looks like Mick McMahon art, but colored by like Nigel Dobbin. Am I correct? Close. John M. Burns was the one who did the coloring. Sega World Mega Apology. Boomers who responded to the free entry voucher offers in Sonic the Comic 119 to 121 and 122 discovered that they were required to pay for the use of amusement machines and rides once inside. This information should have been made much clearer. Further to this, Sega World introduced a free entry policy to all worth $2 from January 1988. Therefore, what? Sega World but they didn't exist in 1988. Therefore, in addition to entry, those producing Sonic the Comic vouchers should have been offered free rides. Because Sega World regret that many Sonic the Comic readers have been sorely disappointed, they may have extended the Sonic the Comic offer up to the end of May 1988. But it's not 88! What are you doing? Bruh. Why do they keep using that 3D Blast render? Have I ever heard of Needle Mouse? That's a musician, isn't it? I think I have. Oh gosh. I think my coffee is hitting me. So if you will excuse me, I'm going to put you with chair for a little bit, and I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I love all these questions. Yeah, I'm okay. Just was not expecting the coffee to kick in during stream. Dr. Robotnik has used the energy of the Chaos Emeralds to turn himself into the most powerful creature in the universe. Chair got political. God damn it, Chair. That is a schnoz, I'll tell you what, FTN.
It's over, Sonic! You've put up a good fight over the years! But now Robotnik rules supreme!
No way, Walrus Chops. I'll find a way to beat you. I always do.
My dear Hedgehog, I don't think you realize what you're dealing with here. I have abilities you couldn't even begin to understand. Allow me to demonstrate.
Sonic! Ugh. If that's the best you can do, Robotnik, then you're in big trouble. Huh? Where am I? Okay, let's be logical here. That beam must have knocked me out, and while I was unconscious, Robotnik dumped me here. Wherever here is. Hey, what's going on over there? Troopers! I thought all Robotnik's troopers had been destroyed.
Keep your distance, citizen. Is this another, like, I sent you into the future, or, like, you're just imagining this shit kind of deal, or what's happening? How to segment know what he can do? Fantastic question. I have no idea. You think he's a Zardy plushie? Yes. Yeah, it's over on this side. There's my Zardy plushie right here. There's a little kid. Right next to my special edition of Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
You know, I've kind of missed smashing up these guys. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Johnny, Amy, what gives? You should be able to take out a couple of troopers without my help. How do you know our names? Who are you?
Probably one of Robotnik's tricks, Amy.
Who am I? Come on, there's no time for jokes. This zone, I don't recognize it. Where are we?
Let's get out of here, Amy. This guy's obviously some kind of nut.
In a minute. Okay, stranger, I'll play along. This is the Emerald Hill Zone. What are you talking about? The Emerald Hill Zone is full of trees and flowers and stuff. This is nothing like it. That was before Robotnik came along. Now this zone is used to process radioactive waste or for toxic chemical dumping.
How did I get the room completely soundproof? Sound foam. So the black that you see in the background is sound foam. You buy a bunch of it and you just put it on the walls. Yo, what's up, Riley? I'm doing okay, Cooler. How you doing?
No, but we beat Robotnik. We're all freedom fighters, remember? Don't you remember? Freedom. It's a long time since anyone used that word.
Come on, Amy. It's not safe to be out on the streets at this time of night. How very true! Oh no! It's Oscar the Pig and his death squad!
Porker, is that you?
Move!
Identify yourself, citizen, or face the consequences.
Porker, it's me, Sonic the Hedgehog.
My database shows no record of any Sonic the Hedgehog.
He's turned into Jack Horner now.
Any Sonic the Hedgehog? Very strange. Everyone is recorded in the citizen database. It's though as you don't exist. Ah! Badniks, I'll take this one in for interrogation.
This is really beginning to do my head in. But whatever's going on here, no Badnik is taking me anywhere.
Sonic becomes his conscience.
Keep back here. Listen here. Keep back. All right, Porker Lewis. I don't know what's going on here, but I intend to find out.
Don't be too hard on the pig, Sonic. He really doesn't have any idea who you are.
Robotnik, so you've decided to show up, eh? Okay, bring it on.
Don't you get it? Nobody knows you, Sonic. You never existed.
Possible Shrek 4 reference? Shrek Forever After reference?
What are you talking about?
I changed history. What you see is how Morbius should have been if there had never been a Sonic the Hedgehog. I'd rather like it this way. Without you, Amy and Johnny never became freedom fighters. Porker never had a hero to look up to and give him courage.
But wouldn't that also mean that you never would have had a reason to make the machine that makes Amy pink? In the issue that she just... whatever.
Look at him, Sonic! He's terrified of me, my most devoted slave!
Tails! What happened to Tails?
Ah, your cute little friend! Such a tragedy. Do you remember how you first met him?
Sure I do. We met in the swampland zone. Tails had fallen in the swamp and I pulled him out.
Except you weren't there to save him. You never existed.
You mean...
Damn. Damn! Tails is dead. Bruh. I don't have an opinion on Sonic Prime. I haven't watched it. Not yet, anyway. In the next comic, Tails is perfectly fine. An untold adventure of the early days of Tails. Years ago, in the Nameless Zone, the legendary region which was then home to young Tails. Here comes that freak, Miles Prower. Are we gonna have some fun, huh, Witless? Are we gonna have some fun, huh, Witless? Huh? Are we? Witless Chris, the nastiest fox around. Hey, wimp! I see you got something you shouldn't have. Me? No, I don't think so. Oh, yeah? Looks like you got more than your fair share of tails to me, weirdo. Nice one, Witless. I was born this way. Besides, everyone's different. You know that. Yeah, well, I say an extra tail is useless, so no arguments. Look, just leave me alone. Prower doesn't have much of a backbone for a tail with two tails, right, Scratchy? Right, Witless. Still, not everyone can be as fearless as me, Scratchy, if you say so, Witless. I do say so! Don't I always tell you how I battle 6 bears before morning each breakfast? Each morning before breakfast? Wow, that's really early if you're fighting them before morning each breakfast. That's what you always tell me, Witless. But nearby, 2 warriors from a rival group are lurking. They've got tape on their butts. Oh, that's just a stripe. Never mind.
Yeah, that Sergeant Claw? Sure did, Captain Tooth. He sounds ideal to fight in our arena of doom. I suspect he isn't as good as he claims, but it will still be sport for the crowds.
Maybe Witless Chris is right. Oh, why did it have to be born with an extra tail? Man. Fuck. Help! I'm being fox-napped! Oh, no! Fight him, Witless! You can do it! I can't! I made those stories up! Those bats will make him their slave! We better save him, Scratchy! Why should you care, Tails? We always bullied you. Jesus. Even a moron like him deserves some help! Some hero you are! I guess I'm doomed to always lose! Oh, awesome!
I can fly!
Oh, then for the first time, Tails discovers his natural talent. I was gonna say that seems kind of weird. Just like, oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not. Never mind. Why would you bring up why he should hate you at the moment you need? Yeah, exactly. That's so stupid.
Right, where are those bear creeps?
Well, I'm glad he got the hang of it like immediately. So
I don't believe it. A flying fox? Ugh.
Catch me! Sorry, I'm new to this game. Did you let him fall on purpose? You'll never know for sure. Ugh. I guess I owe you an apology, Tails. Thanks for rescuing me. That's probably the nicest you've ever been in your life, dickhead. I don't think Witless will be telling any more of his stories. Right, but I can spin a couple of tales of my own from now on. Get it? Like Tailspin, like Disney show with Blue in it. Alright.
oh way oh tailspin oh way. Wow. It's Short Fuse and Robotnik. The Elbat. Question, who's my favorite .exe? None of them. I think the whole thing is silly. I think the whole .exe thing is very goofy. We've seen this person's art before. Lynn Triplet. Yang. Yeah, haven't we seen this exact art before? Not this exact art, but like this character and like their armor and stuff. I'm pretty sure we've seen this, yeah. Next time you see Tails, could you please tell him that I think he's cute? But first, listen up. I've kidnapped Mighty the Armadillo, and if you want to see him again, send Tails alone to my address. I am torturing him by playing Chumbawamba nonstop all day long. Now that is a mighty cruel thing to do, Emma. But you can keep him. We don't care. Dear Mega Droid. Yeah, my favorite is megaman.exe. Yeah. Oh, when you meant .exe, were you referring to Mega Man? I mean, the answer is... it's not quite like that. It's not quite the same, but I don't really know any of the Mega Man.exe characters. I don't know any of the Battle Network. I haven't played any of them yet, so I don't really know. So I guess I'll just say Mega Man.exe for now. Since it's a Sonic stream, I assume people mean like, I saw recently that like someone said like Team Chaotic should have .exes too, and I'm just like, really? This shit has like its fandom? Like, what's going on, man? I thought I would let you know that we have something in common. Like you, I also have two homes, only in my case, one is obviously on Earth while the other is on Mobius. Also, just to pass the time, I slip through a gold ring every now and then. Mystery Boomer. But don't you find the council tax on two homes shocking, Mystery Boomer? Incidentally, my biggest slip-up was moving to Earth. That's how I fucked up. Dear Megadroid, I've been thinking, oh dear, about what about a new prize? How about a new Sonic Virtual Pet, which, if looked after, could turn into Amy, Tails, or Knuckles? If you neglect it, well, obviously it turns into Dr. Robotnik or Grimer. A great idea, Daniel, just waiting to be unleashed. Dude, did Daniel McCormick from Edinburgh, Scotland create the Chow? Wow. The Chow. Yo, DS with the 8 months, thank you so much. You just saw the spin-off Everything Wrong With, and you know people have said this, but you repeat despite my other stuff saying otherwise. Please don't feature. Well, thank you, DS. I appreciate that. Possible Unleashed reference. I appreciate it. I appreciate it vastly. Sarah Rose changed her name and is torturing Mighty. Send him alone. Amy, yesterday's heroes. A typical day on planet Mobius, invading badniks. Wah! This used to be such a quiet neighborhood. Help! Wow, an 86ers shirt.
Amy, I'm just receiving a distress call from the Sunshine Valley Zone. On my way, Techno!
Short Fuse the Cyberneck also picks up on the message.
Time to write off some badniks on my tax forms.
There's an entire multiverse. Okay. Canon EXE, which is... What What are people talking about?
Too late, Too late, heroes! Ultra Duck got here first!
Not again! That's the third time this week that's happened!
You too? Ultra Duck's upstaged me a few times too. Maybe it's about time you all retired and made way for faster heroes, namely me. Quack yak 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 yak. Hush your beak.
Ultra Duck's got a point, Short Fuse. He does get to trouble spots before you do.
Yeah, the Waddling Wonder is our new hero.
Time you thought about early retirement. Quack yak 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 yak.
Don't count us out yet, Wonderbeak. Jesus. Stupid.
Later at Techno's workshop.
I don't understand how the web-footed wonder could get to the badniks before us.
It's as if he knew where they would attack.
Maybe he did. I've examined the debris of the badniks he destroyed. They're of a type the Robotnik stopped making years ago.
Maybe they're back in fashion.
No way. These are all badniks reprogrammed to lose. You could knock them down with a feather.
It's just like Syndrome for real.
Sounds like foul play.
In a new timeline where Sonic didn't exist, would Cybernik have reason to be made? Because he was an invention to beat Sonic. You're right. I don't know.
Action stations, gang! It's the badnik alarm! Now they're real badniks.
Where's Ultra Duck this time? Dude, it's like right outside your base. It stands to reason you'd get here first. Bruv. Ultra Duck, save us!
Save yourself, geek. I'm looking after numero uno, number one right here.
I guess Ultra Duck isn't all he's quacked up to be.
The people can still rely on us.
Tonight you perish, Hedgehog.
Just so you don't feel left out of the action, Ultra Dweeb.
Whack!
Except Syndrome fucking lost to his own inventions. True.
Big Bill Screwloose. You know him, Techno? Big Bill was once a brilliant engineer. Could he use the skills to work for Robotnik?
So, Big Bill rigged up those old badniks himself, huh? Yeah?
Right! I knew the citizens would lose faith in you if I was always the first one on the scene.
Too bad for your feather-brained plan didn't count on real badniks showing up.
Next day. Whatever happened to that new hero? No idea. Anyway, he's just yesterday's news.
They'll see. They'll all see. I'll return. And when I do, Amy, Techno, and Urge, or whatever the short fuse, will remember the name Ultra Duck. Big Bill. Screw loose.
The Robotnik zone. Mrs. Robotnik has got some honka-bonka-loos. This is your life. Mobius Broadcasting Co. What the hell is this? Is this that, like, one awful show that was, like, that just made people feel like utter shit? In the UK? Yeah, right? So this is take a seat over there. This is just your life now. Baby Robotnik. Why would Baby Robotnik have... It's just Robotnik, but small. He still has a mustache. Dude, Robotnik Teddy. I love it. Maeve Rafferty. That's right. Sign your pieces of art, children. Isn't it so weird to have these smaller Consequence comics right next to the world has been undone? Like, why would I care about this? The world needs to be saved. Yeah, but I always, like, assumed that they were meant to be, like, mid sort of stories. Like, this is happening before the current continuity, if that makes sense. Apparently that show had 43 seasons. Really? Jesus Christ. Dude, he's a bad boy. Look at how hairy his hands are. Jesus. Time of unwind. What the fuck? Fuming again. Omar Butt. Umar Butt. That poor kid. Planet Mobius, now under the complete domination of the all-powerful Dr. Robotnik. Oh, nothing to look forward to except misery and despair. It's a dog's life.
At least it's not raining. Me and my big mouth.
Robotnik hears everything.
Look on the bright side, dudes. I'm here to help.
Bright side? That near the radioactive zone? Who are you?
Thanks to Robotnik's magic, no one knows me in this twisted version of reality. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
If Robotnik rewrote history without Sonic, that means he never became Robotnik with the accident with Obi-Wan Tobor. Correct! Correct! Unless it's like the story where like he kills Sonic. Well, I'm trying to think of logistically how he would do this, like, without changing himself. Like, he's Robotnik Prime, right? Like, he's the original Robotnik, and so, like, his story is unchanged. And that's why I feel like this kind of makes sense.
Hedgehogs aren't blue. They don't have eyes like saucers either. It was an experiment years ago that... Look, I can't be bothered to explain that now. I'm here to save the world. Trust me, I've done it before.
Yeah, sure you have. You're living in a dream world, buddy. Talking in the streets is a penalty for... Talking in the streets, the penalty is extermination. Now we're in for it. Huh?
Not bad for a blue hedgehog, eh?
Maybe we can beat Robotnik with you on our side.
No one can beat Robotnik! Now I have supreme power!
He's caused the ground to split open.
Show off. We're all doomed. Don't make a drama out of a crisis, pal. I've beaten worse odds than this. Everybody stay cool.
Everybody stay cool. They're like falling into the crust of the earth.
I'll rescue you all as quickly as I can. In fact, dare I say, hang on in there. Try your worst, Blubberchops. I've beaten you before and I'll do it again.
Insolent little speck! I could crush Planet Mobius in the palm of my hand!
Dear God.
Typical. The power of the universe at your command, and you're still nothing but a big bully. Yeah, you could destroy the planet, but what's the point of ruling the world if there's nothing to rule?
Wise words, Spikeball. It would be like smashing my favorite toy, wouldn't it?
Exactly.
Don't think you've won, Sonic. I will spare Mobius, but only because I enjoy seeing the citizens live in misery. Ha ha ha!
How can we defeat someone so mighty? Because he let us live, and that's gonna be his first mistake.
No worries, Boolin. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Where's Super? He would beat Eggman easily. Well, Super wouldn't exist, though, because if Sonic doesn't exist, then Super would never have existed. Something old, something blue. Something old and something new. Sonic story, Robotnik reigns supreme, the great old conclusion! Ah! Man, I am loopy today. I'm losing it. And it's not even 2 o'clock yet. Wow, it almost is 2 o'clock, though. We are cruising, but I also feel like we've been I also feel like we haven't been here that long. Which is this 129? It is, okay. Just making sure. Making waves, Sonic pinup, thrill-packed story, Sonic story conclusion. Does Robotnik reign supreme? Could it be? Not right now. Sonic the Comic's Big 5. Wow, 5 whole years of this comic. Jesus. Imagine. Sonic reigns Robotnik reigns supreme. Dr. Robotnik has gained supreme powers and recreated Mobius to his own design. Time does fly, indeed.
I'll beat you, Robotnik. Somehow I'll find a way to stop your insane plans.
This is Mobius as it would have been if you had never existed. It's too late, Sonic. I've beaten you already.
There's always a way. No matter how hopeless things may seem, I'll beat you in the end.
Will you indeed? Let's find out, shall we?
Ugh.
Oh, what's happened to me? I feel strange.
Not as strange as you look, old Spikes.
Robotnik, he seems to have turned back to his normal self. This is my chance, if I can only catch him off guard. I've had it with you. Now I'm gonna... Whoa!
Pathetic! Truly pathetic!
I don't understand. I can't run anymore.
That will be your arthritis. You've been suffering from it for years. See? You're not the hedgehog you used to be.
No, I'm old. What have you done to me, you maniac?
You said you were going to beat me in the end, remember? I've simply taken us 65 years forward in time so we could find out if that was true.
Wait, so you're just immortal now? You don't... Damn.
Ah, the celebrations are beginning. Today is Robotnik Day, you see.
Celebrations? They don't look very happy to me.
70 years of Robotnik, baby.
Of course they're not happy. Where's the fun in being a dictator if people are happy about it? So you see, Hedgehog, you are not going to win. You are going to spend 65 miserable years fighting me, and it will all be for nothing.
What? I feel young again.
Of course! We're back in the present! You didn't think I was going to miss out on 65 years of humiliating you, did you?
No way, Robotnik. No way!
Now it's time for a little fun.
Uh-oh. What?
Oh no, he's useless! Call yourself an actor? You're the worst Sonic we've ever had in this show!
Actor? I'm no actor.
Boo, boo, you're telling me? Listen to the crowd! Get off the stage, you amateur! Boo, boo!
What is happening, dude? Is that Crapton Hook? What is happening?
Change reality any way you like, Robotnik. Whatever you do, I'll still fight you. Meet me... And somehow, I'll win. I say no to Robotnik.
Order! Order!
Because no matter how ridiculous the situation, I'll never give up, Robotnik. I'll never give up!
Wow, Tails is just... I mean, yeah, I know he was straight up dead, but goddamn. Dracula Robotnik. And... Sonic Van Helsing.
Tell you what, Sonic, if you surrender now, I'll make things easy for you. You can be my personal slave.
Those edibles were intense. Damn.
Dream on, lard belly. You must realize I'll win eventually. But for all your new powers, I total you in seconds. Sure, all this weirdness is giving me a hard time. So what? In the past, you and all the other creeps like you didn't even slow me down.
So, you yearn for the good old days, eh? You would think if you had your old friends to face, you would win easily. So, let's see how you get on with him.
Metallics!
Wow. Jesus. Exciting. Honestly, if these stories lasted longer than they did, and I get it, right? It's every 2 weeks, so, like, I feel like they're sort of accounting for that, where it's like, I believe that a lot of creators, right, when they're making comic books or movies or shows or whatever, and it's like a season break or like it's been years since the movies are produced, I think that our brain, the people's consciousness, like we watch the same movies or read the same comics over and over again. So like in our mind, it's almost like they're reliving these stories and like things are happening in between these fortnights or however much time in between this different media. But then when you read it back to back, right, it's just like, man, time hasn't really passed that much. Like they're explaining these things as if like a lot of time has passed, and these comics are happening in real time. So it's like, yes, it's been years since we've been fighting Robotnik, but for us, it's only been like 2 weeks. You know, so it's just like it creates this false sense of like, oh, these stories are going by really, really fast. And I feel like this story in particular would have had a bigger effect on me if I'd been living through it initially, like the way they was originally printed, where it's just like, I've been reading this comic for 5 years, so like this is a lot more emotional because I've been with these characters a lot, like way for a long time. You know what I mean? The Museum of Arty Art in the El Dorado Zone.
Disaster! Another priceless exhibit has been stolen!
They have art of Short Fuse just destroying something? Tails, clear as mud.
I don't understand it. The door was locked and I was outside on duty all night.
Oh, this was the Anteater saying this.
I don't understand it. The door was locked and I was outside on duty all night.
Then how do you account for the theft of the bronze monkey?
Private Detective Harry Mole is called in.
You can describe this bronze monkey? It's a statue of a monkey made of bronze. Well, that does narrow it down a bit. Didn't the security system trigger any alarms? Sabotage, I'm afraid. Cameras were cleverly obscured. Any ideas who might have done it, Mole? I can confidently reveal that at this stage of the investigation, I haven't a clue. It's lucky I sent for a second opinion, then. Tails, great to meet you. I worked with your friend Sonic once.
Yeah, for the vegetable thing.
He's a top buddy, you know. I found him a bit abrupt myself. If you must compare notes, could it be about this case?
Later.
Okay, the doors are locked, so nobody's going to get in here.
I love that the first issue of Sonic the Comic is within this museum. That's kind of funny.
A chameleon.
Don't bet on it.
Oh, this is doing nothing for my reputation.
Fools. A locked door can't stop me. Loot, the treasure seeker.
His name is Loot. See.
Why do villains' names always sound so corny? Oh, right. Unlike your names, you witless dolts.
Well, us witless dolts have you cornered.
But I can travel far beyond your reach. Farewell, fools!
Stop him! He's stealing the golden handshake! No! He's vanished!
Don't tell me he has the power to teleport from one place to another. Quick! Maybe he's reappeared outside!
Oh no, what are they stepping in?
It's useless! He could be anywhere.
Loot and Rouge, long been rivals. That would be cool.
Great! 2 so-called heroes on the case and not a clue between them. He could have teleported to the other side of the planet for all we know. He's maybe closer than you think.
A bit of mudslinging should solve the mystery. Ta-da!
Hey, this is my best burglar outfit. Ugh.
Old Sticky Fingers hadn't teleported at all. He's a chameleon like Espio. He'd simply turn invisible.
Has Tails ever met the Chaotix? I don't know. I don't know if he has. Maybe he did, like, at first, like, in the first time that they revealed, but if they have, they haven't interacted much.
It's become suddenly clear.
Or Sonic told him about, oh, maybe, yeah.
You haven't won, heroes. I'll just become invisible again and escape unseen. Whoa, who left that there? I'm a mole. That's a molehill. You work it out.
Case closed.
Good working with you, Harry. Can I drop you some?
Thanks, but I prefer to use the underground.
If you understand. Harry Underground. Harry Underground.
I still don't understand how the treasure seeker got through a locked door. He didn't. He entered the museum invisible during opening hours and left when you opened up next morning. So he wanted us to think he could teleport to throw us off track. Good job you saw his footprints, Tails. Yeah, it was a devious plan, but I saw right through it. Just like I saw right through him.
Okay, the end. 17 pages of high-speed action. That's so many. Jesus. Happy 5th birthday. Dear Mega Droid, I recently thought about Sonic's super spin and there's something bothering me. I chose to ask you as it seems you know everything about Sonic. Okay, here's the scene. When Sonic's in a super spin, he curls up into a ball and travels at 2,000 miles per hour. So how does he know when he's going, where he's going, as surely the world must become a blur to him? This is a smart kid. I'll tell you what. This is a smart kid. This kid could work at CinemaSins. This kid could write my videos. No more of a blur than it is to the rest of us, Eleanor. Actually, Sonic approaches each spin with extreme skill and judgment. In this area, he thinks before taking action. Fair enough. Fair enough. Dear Sonic the Comic, I would like to know why you haven't had Sonic meet the Teletubbies or Dennis the Menace. We go from the fucking smartest kid in the world to Lee Adams from Basildon, Essex. But Lee, Sonic the Comic is its very own overweight troublemaker. Has its very own overweight troublemaker. No, I don't mean one of the creators. I'm talking about that odd old rogue himself, Dr. Robotnik. Also, Techno has they've already had references to both of them. Techno literally has, Techno's outfit and design is based off of Dennis the Menace, and the Teletubbies were like the yippee-ki-yay dudes on the bouncing balls that Tails fought. What is happening here? Rhiannon Crispin? Way hey! Are you enjoying the party?
You come here often? I don't normally wear clothes, but I thought I might for this one occasion.
There's Techno, and Amy's all pissed because Sonic's like flirting with this other pink hedgehog, I guess. I guess she must have gotten into like an explosion too. And then Knuckles just met Knucklina. Richard Elson is my favorite artist, but I wish he wouldn't just do Sonic strips in the comic. I think he should do a Knuckles strip for once, since he hasn't drawn one for a very long time. I agree, but at the same time, he does like the main series. So like, you want to have your best dude on the main series. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Cool. You'll get to gorge yourself in next issue's birthday extravaganza, Steven. Richard Elson is the artist on 3 of the comic strip stories, including a 5-pager starring Knuckles. How's that for a special birthday surprise treat, you brat? How do you like them apples? Wow, they really had him working overtime, huh? Or Richard. Maybe that's why he hasn't been drawing much in these comics lately. Because he's been working on the special, on the 5th anniversary special. How does he not get dizzy from all the spinning he does? He has a very tight center of gravity, I'd have to assume. This was definitely literally dug up after months to announce that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely it is. Yeah, that is a cool Amy shirt. Wow. The close of another hard day for two of Planet Mobius's freedom fighters.
My data chip scrambler shut down Drat's latest plans for zone domination. In other words, job done.
You love Robotnik. Wow. What the fuck, dude? Destroy that Drat, motherfucker. Amy, Techno, the way you saved us all was fantastic.
Thanks, but you better keep back. It might not be safe for the public yet.
I'm not just one of the public. I am Wilbur Z. Sprockethole, and the third, the world's greatest film producer.
Who the fuck?
You must have seen my blockbuster Macho Weapon Part 16, surely.
Yeah, we must have been busy saving the world. And don't call us Shirley.
An airplane reference. In my Sonic the Comic.
Anyway, the point is I've decided my next movie is going to be about you two.
You want us to become celluloid celebs?
Damn. Wait, celluloid? Like, in animation? But aren't you just real? Wouldn't it be just, I guess technically film is kind of celluloid, maybe?
Welcome to the studio, girls. I'd like you to meet the stars.
I thought that was going to be us.
Well, no. As this is an action movie, I felt that Pex Ripple and Brawny Gung-Ho should play you two. Yo!
That's gonna take some makeup job, so we're not in the film.
Sure you are. You get one line each on page 97 of the script, see?
Ew, I broke a fingernail. My hero, you rescued me just in time. What?
Bruh, the misogynist.
And on the last day of Black History Month. Can't believe this shit.
Forget it, Wilbert.
Weren't you wearing a star shirt earlier? Oh, what? Oh, the next day. That's right.
If this movie is going to distort the truth, we quit.
What did she say? I don't know. Big words, though.
Let's get out of here, Techno. Uh-oh. Hold on, Amy. Look. Badniks! What are they doing here?
Hey, they're cheaper than using special effects.
Fair enough. The man is a practical dude. You know, you gotta respect the craft.
Boom. And I think they just recognized us, and they don't want us in one piece.
The One Piece is real? Bruh.
Stop those badniks! They'll wreck my studio! You stop them, I just had a manicure.
You know what? I respect it. I too would not like to destroy my hands after a nice mani. Dude, look at this guy. Fucking, he didn't skip on any goddamn day. Not a one day. His shoulders could use some work. But other than that, Chad to the max.
I guess it's up to us again, Techno. Some things are just sent to fry us.
Help me, it's scary.
So much for Macho Man.
Where's my stunt double when I need him?
Well, I do.
Cannot locate enemy. Whoa, you rescued me just in time.
I'm not sure cinema goers will thank me for that.
So much for saving money. My studio is ruined.
You could have been capturing all that shit, dude. You could have just been filming all this.
So you won't be making a disaster movie after all.
It wasn't gonna be that type of movie.
We read the script, pal. Trust me, it would have been a real disaster.
Dude, okay. You know how, like, the Knuckles comics were, like, my favorite ones? The Amy and Techno stuff is, like, my favorite stuff now. But it's funny because it's just, like, it's so inconsequential to the main plot, but it's just also just so, like, surprisingly well written for, like, short stories. Like, Lou Stringer's stories with Tails, Not my favorite. I feel like they're kind of silly and just like they rely so much on puns. Not that the Amy and Techno stuff don't rely on them sometimes, but I feel like they're wittier, right? Like the joke is, it's a disaster movie, right? I'm just kidding. It's not a disaster movie. It's a movie that would have been a disaster. But like that feels wittier than like puns, I guess. You know what I mean? Graphic Zone. Star Wars. Wow. What the fuck? So Robotnik is Darth Vader. Johnny Lightfoot is Chewbacca. Sonic is Han Solo, which honestly fits really well. Knuckles is Luke Skywalker, and Tails of all characters is Princess Leia. Or well, maybe not Tails, because like that's just one tail. But you had fucking Amy, dude. You had Amy. She could have been Princess Leia. Why'd you choose a random ass fox? So I guess the fox and well, I mean, well, no, this was 1998. The fucking Phantom Menace was coming out. Then that means they must have known that like all the entire original trilogy was already out. You must have known by now that like Knuckles and Tails would have been related and that they would be Robotnik's children. Who's Obi-Wan? Fantastic question. I like that question. Maybe it's Porker Lewis. That's Maureen or whatever. Moraine? Is Moraine? Hedgehog Bogart. Bogart. Is that Dick Tracy? Robin Hood. Look at Knuckles, dude. He's Robin Hood. I feel like that would fit Amy better though, because like she's the one that like uses the arrows. Knuckles tries his hand at Bond. 007. License to Kill. King Echidna. Wow. Knuckles is King Kong. Honestly, this is kind of funny because he's like climbing the building, and Knuckles is the one that climbs. That's kind of funny. He's a monkey. Movie buffs. Damn, Sonic doesn't even fit in the goddamn chair. He's large. A lad Sonic. Well, you tried. Honestly, this one isn't bad. Possible Sonic and the Secret Rings reference? Segato with the 2. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to read one more? Yes. We might be able to squeeze in 2 more. We'll see. Because I did excuse myself with the bathroom break, but we shall see. Dinner time. I need my big teeth for this one. 17 Heavenly Sonic Pages. The Showdown. Collect part 1 of Sonic's Friends and Foes poster. The 5th anniversary of Sonic the Comic. No Sonic fan should miss it. Well, I'm a Sonic fan. I'm not gonna miss it. Tomorrow, I'm gonna tell you guys like something really cool that's Sonic related, and it's something that I mentioned briefly yesterday. And it is pretty cool, and it's a pride and joy for me. I don't want to say anything right now just because like it's still up in the air, but I think it's cool, and I think you guys are gonna think it's cool. Have I ever played Celeste? I have not, but I've been meaning to. I've heard it's really, really good. Possible, yeah. Someone make a compilation of the possible this reference. Oh, that's just Darla. She's freaking out over something. What's my favorite book so far? Like my favorite comic so far? I mean, I've only read the Fleetway stuff, so. Is it way past cool? I think it's pretty way past cool. I think so. Who did this art? Wow, I don't recognize this. Is this fucking Comic Sans for the happy birthday in the background? Triple Sonic Story. Sonic and Pals poster. Party dudes in the graphic zone. I have not changed the current issue. My bad. Boink. Is it totally cosmic? It's pretty tubular, I think. I think specifically it's pretty tubular. But I also want to wait just because, like, it's still rather Dermot Power. I haven't seen this person's name yet. Developments are still happening, so like we'll see. What the hell is happening here? Poster precision. You asked for a gathering of the gang, which is why the center spread you'll find the first half of your collectible Sonic's Buddies and Baddies poster. Friends this issue, foes the next. Simply detach. Wow. A lot of this is kind of outdated though by this point. Because like you have Metamorphia there, you have Zachary, who we haven't seen in a long ass time. You have Supersonic, who's also turned good, much like Metamorphia. You have Captain Brutus, who like we haven't seen in like fucking 70 issues. Lord Side. I can't believe I know these characters' names now. Lord Sidewinder. Is Grimer even? Oh yeah, there he is. He's like really tiny, right behind Metamorphia. I think there's Metal Samantha Kai over there in the back. And then I think the dude who had like the leaves for his thing that Tails fought the one time, because I guess they didn't have another villain for them to fight. What the fuck? That's so funny. By absorbing the power from the Chaos Emeralds, Dr. Robotnik has gained amazing new abilities. Sonic Showdown. Yeah, with all the drawing Richard Elson had to do, I'm not surprised that someone else did the coloring for this. To put it simply, Dr. Robotnik can now do anything.
So, you have a Metallics, do you? That won't stop me, Robotnik. Somehow I'll find a way to beat you.
And so how will you manage that, Sonic, my boy? Look around you! I have completely recreated Mobius. In this reality, I have ruled for years, and you never existed. You don't stand a chance, Sonic. Give up now, and I may go easy on you.
Give up? No way. I've been in worse spots than this.
Segato with the 2, thank you so much. Sonic got Amy chocolate for Valentine's Day. I believe it. I like to believe it. When did the whole Legend of Samantha start? So the Samantha thing started because of the comics, when we were doing like the Sisterhood of... It was the Brotherhood of Metallics, but we already call Sammy, or we call Metal Sonic Sammy, because of the Sonic Marathon lore from last year. And so I was like, well, this technically isn't... This is like a different version of Metal Sonic, I guess. So let's call it not Sammy, but Samantha. That was like my reasoning, is because I feel like it's a different version of Metal Sonic. On White Day? What's White Day?
Worse spots than this? Hedgehog, I think you still don't understand my power. Anything I imagine I can make into a reality.
Yeah, well, you never did have much of an imagination, did you? Ugh. What? Megatox?
I have the ability to bring your old enemies, Sonic. All I have to do is visualize them.
Ugh. I've beaten all these bozos in the past. I'll do it again.
It's Valentine's Day, but girls give boys chocolate. Oh, interesting. So I guess I celebrated Valentine's Day and White's Day today, because Sarah got me chocolate this year. So that was cool. It's on March 14th. Oh, it's in Japan. Ew. I see. Can I explain why it's called Shadow Meatball? So, I have a couple of videos called One Guy Poorly Dubs Sonic Adventure and Adventure 2. And in the Adventure 2 dub, when Eggman shows up to the military base to free Shadow, he's contained in this thing that like looks like an orb, and I just made the joke like, it looks like a giant meatball. I'm going to have it for dinner or whatever. And so like he frees Shadow, and like Eggman calls Shadow is Meatball, and so like that was just kind of the joke that stuck. If you haven't watched it, I recommend it. I think it's pretty funny. I think that they still kind of hold up.
Ah, but you've never had to fight them all at the same time before!
Plasma! Hey, Robotnik, you're really scrapping the bottom of the barrel now! Don't forget me, Artem Abacus!
Wow, these really are fucking obscure. These are some obscure villains from Sonic's past.
So, you prefer a more worthy opponent, do you? Then I'll give you what you want.
No. Forming itself from that junk. Figure I'd hope I'd never have to see again. Brutus!
I live again! You're finished now, Spikeball. Remember, I am programmed with the brain patterns of Dr. Robotnik himself!
You combine Sonic and Shadow and Metal Sonic, a Meatball Sammy. That's only a kind of inside joke that would make sense if you like follow all this shit. Otherwise, anybody would be like, "What?"
Po Buddy's nerfed.
It's 6 against 1! Maybe I should even the odds a little!
Don't pretend you care, Potato Face. Tails, I thought he didn't exist in this new time zone.
The power of the Chaos Emeralds enables me to bring life to anyone, fool!
Don't hang about, buddy. We've got 6 villains to sort out.
Make that 7, loser!
Second with the 2, thank you so much. Nah, bro, Samball. Samball. Yeah, but it's a meatball sandwich. Like a meatball Sammy. I'll have a meatball Sammy to go, please. Exactly. What is Android Shadow called? You know, we never gave Shadow Android a name. Ah,
Metamorphia the shapeshifter. It wasn't Tails at all.
That's right, Sonic! I can safely predict that you're on a lonely path to extinction!
that's true. Metamorphia would still... Whoa. Metamorphia would never have turned good in this reality. Damn.
Thanks for the horoscope, Robotnik.
Possible horoscope reference? Horoscope, one of my best friends.
But I'll prove you wrong.
Don't bother with a super spin attack, hero. You know you cannot damage me.
That's true. But maybe Plasma can.
No, stay back!
Damn, dude. Imagine this shit, bruh.
The impact with Brutus has disrupted Plasma's electrons. It's starting a chain reaction.
Looks like your party's getting a little out of hand, Robotnik. Time I left.
Round 1 to you, Sonic. But you're getting tired. Worn down!
I can beat whatever you throw at me.
Glad to hear it, for the worst is yet to come.
Oh, dear God. Showdown. Part 2. Why would they even need to, like, denote that these are, like, done by different people? Like, it's the same art. But I guess Richard Elson colored this art, too. Damn.
There's only one place this weird. Robotnik sent me to the special zone. Vector, call the rest of your Chaotix crew. We've got to stop Robotnik.
Sorry, stranger. I'm the cleaner around here. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh no. Robotnik must have changed history so that the Chaotix never existed.
Yeah.
That's right, Hedgehog. With my new powers, I can change everything. Except for your socks, unfortunately.
Oi, show some respect, matey!
Ugh, Mr. Fry!
But Vector, tell us, are you still a man of God? Does God even exist in this godless universe?
That's all I need. Lord Sidewinder and his dodgy mates.
It's Overlord sidewindering you, peasant. That's right. I'm Overlord of the Special Zone. Without the power vested in me.
Get it, Sonic? With no Chaotix crew to stop him, Sidewinder is now ruler of the Special Zone.
My super spin attack will knock that smile off his face. What? My speed. My skill. Gone!
Dude, fucking put some salt, pepper, and lemon on this because the stakes are real. Stakes are high. This is probably one of the better, and this might sound strange just because it's like the basis of it is just Sonic getting his ass kicked, but like this might be one of the better comics we've had in a long time just because like there's a lot of fan service with like old enemies coming back. Sonic is getting beaten the hell up. Robotnik is at his most powerful. Like, it's honestly not bad.
Oh, by the way, I took away your powers simply because I can.
You're really enjoying this, aren't you?
We're all going to enjoy this. Over to you, Mr. Fry.
Ugh!
Why, thank you, Biohazard. Anyone for tennis?
Ugh!
This is kind of Sonic Forces-esque.
This is too easy.
Patience, Lightmare. Once Sonic is defeated, we can turn our attention to the main objective. Stealing Robotnik's power so I can rule the universe. That's my main goal. Right, daughter? You agree with me on this one, right?
Yes, father.
What?
That's sort of the problem with supreme beings is that they don't miss a thing. Well, I guess I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah.
What did you say?
He's turning us to stone.
Stone! As a warning to anyone else who may betray me.
You can't just trust anyone these days, can you, Doctor?
Where's Grimer during all this, bruh?
Silence!
Ugh, you are touchy today.
Hi, baby girl. Your mommy wanted to see you. Your mommy missed you. Come here, little girl. Oh, nice.
Brave words, Sonic, but I will break your spirit. Then, as you beg for mercy, I will destroy you forever.
Big deal. All that power, and you're still so scared of losing. You took away my special abilities. Still, at least Knuckles won't see me humiliated.
Yeah, what did you think they could do to betray you? Exactly, yeah.
Me? Scared? I'll return your speed skills, and let Knuckles witness your embarrassing defeat.
Excellent. Tricked Spudface into sending me to the floating island. Knuckles, I figured out a way to be Robotnik, but it all depends on you.
God damn it, you idiot. Have you not learned that nobody knows you in this universe?
An enemy of Mighty Robotnik is an enemy of mine.
This is getting to be a habit.
Grimer's at home making dinner for Fleetway Robotnik. Somebody's got to make the food of the household. You know what? You're right. I think you're absolutely correct about that. I think Grimer's a housewife. As you're the coolest droid this side of the galaxy, you might be up for printing my poem. Charmy is barmy, Vector's a bright spark. Take care not to meet a badnik in the dark. Techno is technical, Amy is pink. If you smelled Robotnik's underwear, I'm sure it would stink. Hopefully, I will never know for certain, Ed. I will never know for real. I think the idea of Megadroid introducing the comic and answering letters is Fabio. Really? Nobody said Fabio, Kevin. Stop trying to make Fabio happen. I would like to find out who the Hume is who came up with the idea of hiring Megadroid. Peace, man. Megadroid was the brain droid of Sonic the Comics' original editorial chief, Richard Burton. No, not the Welsh one. Good one. Could you please make a pin-up with Dr. Robotnik and his evil cronies? Most of the artwork focuses on the goodies, so the artwork starring the baddies would just make a good change. Yours booming, hopefully, Lee Jones. The second half of the collectible poster feature... Yeah, they totally fucking just wait to print some of these. Hondo and 10%. What's wrong, Dar?
Let's rock!
I've been wondering whether Dr. Robotnik actually has any friends. Better read on, Catherine. The final part of this issue's showdown story will give you an answer. Dude, Richard Elson was on fucking overtime this issue. 9 more issues of Speedline. I can't believe that Speedlines ends this week. That's so lame. 1 more issue? Maybe.
So you see, Sonic, in this reality, Knuckles is my faithful servant. Right, Knuckles?
Sarah Rose has definitely been sending him more letters. Yeah, they just haven't been printing them. Absolutely.
I'll live to serve you, Master.
Terrific!
Destroy Sonic now!
Right, Dar?
With pleasure.
This is bad. Wasn't counting on Robotnik turning Knuckles evil. Gotta think of something fast. Should have guessed that you'd try something like this, Robotnik.
What are you talking about, Hedgehog? Darn you. Hold still.
You know that deep down that even alone, I'll still beat you eventually. And if Knuckles was on my side, we'd win easily.
You think one ridiculous blue hedgehog and a measly echidna could defeat me?
Then try us, Robotnik. I dare you.
You insufferable imbecile! Do you really think I'm frightened of you? All right. I'll turn Knuckles back to normal for all the good it will do to you.
So I feel like this is more... It's not so much that he changed history, it's just that he changed reality, right? That's why, like, he's still Eggman and, like, nobody knows who Sonic is because, like... It's tough, though. Because, like, the whole point of it was, like, he changed shit that... I don't know, it's tough, it's tough. I mean, when he controls reality and he controls anything he wants, then I guess it's real... I mean, he could have changed history, but I think it just makes more sense if he just controls reality. That's a necklace. It sure is, Psychoto. Thank you for the 2. His ego's gonna be his downfall. Yeah, I think that's what Sonic is banking on.
Ugh. What's going on? I had some kind of weird dream and... Prepare to meet your doom, Sonic!
Hang on a second, Butterball. Knuckles needs a little time to get his head around to what's going on here.
Very well, Sonic. I'll count to 100. Then I will destroy you once and for all!
Anything he wants to will happen, yeah.
Listen carefully, Knuckles. We don't have much time. See that device on the floor over there?
Sure, it's the machine Robotnik used to power up the Emerald... to absorb the Emerald power in the first place.
Also, I don't think the Chaos... If he changed reality in history, like, I don't think the Chaos Emeralds would be on Angel... I don't know, dude. Maybe they would be. I don't know.
99, 100! Ready or not, here I come! So that's your plan, is it? You think you can turn my own machine against me? Take all of my emerald power away?
Ugh!
Only I know how to operate that machine! Did you really think such a pathetic plan would work?
No, not really. I just needed to distract you for a few seconds so that Knuckles could get into position.
The Echidna! The Grey Emerald! No! That's right, Robotnik. The Grey Emerald. The Control Emerald. Knuckles! Please!
What is it?
The servers are the 7 chaos. Chaos is power, enriched by the heart. I call on the Grey Emerald. Take your power, Robotnik!
It's been a long time since the Grey Emerald has been used. Yeah.
Gotta concentrate. Use the emerald to reconfigure all the emerald energy into its original pattern.
In other words, undo all the harm you've done. Not forgetting removing all the emerald power from you, of course. No! I was so close! He's gone. What happened?
I'm not sure. It's like his body's become so used to being emerald power, couldn't exist without it.
Later in the Emerald Hill Zone, he's not gone, though. He'll never be gone. He wasn't close. He had them. Yeah, I know, right? Each emerald has different abilities. No, in this universe, just the Grey Emerald. It's the last emerald. It's like the control emerald. So like it has the Master Emerald's powers, but there's also the Master Emerald, which is just like a supercharged emerald. It's weird. They really couldn't like make up what their own continuity was sometimes.
No, Sonic, I think it actually worked. Nobody remembers a thing about Robotnik being a supreme power. Like it never happened. So why are you so glum, Sonic?
Look, we've just won one of the greatest victories ever, right? Against an enemy so powerful he could have destroyed us without a thought.
So?
What's the point of being a hero when nobody can even remember it?
That has to be... It's weird, right? I actually quite enjoyed that whole comic. I don't think I've ever hated this Sonic more than this moment. Like, genuinely, I don't... Because maybe it's played for laughs, but, like, they really make him his worst self with that line. Because he's like, man, what does it matter all the good I did when nobody knows what I did? Like, my whole motivation is that people think I'm cool. If I don't have that, what's the point of doing good? Like... God damn. But and then like Mega Drive's just like, but we know what happened. It's like, dude, who gives a shit? Your Sonic sucks. Your Sonic is just such a dick. You don't believe that was the point? What do you mean you don't believe that was the point? What was the point of him saying that then? Why do you assume he's not joking? Because who says shit like, even as a joke, who's like, oh, I mean, whatever, right? But what I'm saying is, like, even if he weren't joking, it's such a shit thing to say, right? He's clearly joking. Yeah, okay, regardless of that, it's such a shit thing to say. And honestly, because of the kind of character that he's been, I don't believe that this is a joke. Like, he's always been so up his own ass, so like, look at me, I'm so cool. Don't you guys remember me? Oh, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, this is not a Sonic who jokes about these things. That's just who this Sonic is. I don't think he's joking. I think that that's 100%. It's also just tonally inconsistent with the rest of this issue. Yes, the rest of this issue is like super serious, hardly played for laughs. There's no like puns, there's no jokes. So for him to suddenly be like, oh, haha, I saved the world, but man, nobody knows I did it. Like, what's the joke? Who's the joke? What's the joke? I really don't understand what it is. Happy birthday, Sonic. Party time. 5 Sonic the Hedgehog. I love that this is just Techno doing this, but like, is she like, is this graffiti? I don't understand. Party dude. Oh, that's so cool. I love this one. Look at this one, Aaron Foster. Hi, boomers. I love this one. This one's so... Dude, Fabian Vane! And Mighty. White Mighty. Whitey, even. Topless Techno, what's going on here? Bruh. Fucking vectored over here. Well, I love that of all the people in the special zone, the only one of Lord Sidewinder's crew is Mr. Fry. He was the only one that got fan art. That's funny. Good job, Knuckles. Happy birthday, Sonic the Comic. Good job, guys. Dr. Robotnik's gruesome gang. Next issue, head for cover. All new stories, 2 Sonic tales, shady characters, and game on. Tales making the news. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's do one more since I did dilly-dally a little bit, and I also started late, so let's just go ahead and do it. Dude, I love how Amy looks in this one. Hold on. I didn't mean to do that. Thank you, Dar. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. The gang's all here except for Johnny and Porker. Thank you. Thank you, Dar. Thank you. That was a good issue to end. Yeah, but I don't know. Do we really want to know that Sonic joke? Yeah, I don't want to do that. Change the comic number. Thank you, Emmy, for reminding me. Thank you. Okay, Dar. Thank you for the kisses. I love you too. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, stop. Okay. Good girl. Kiss. Thank you. Thank you. Good girl. No, okay, that's enough. No, leave my arm alone, Dar.
Thanks for coming along to this meeting, buddies. I'm not one for speeches, so I'll make this brief.
A gathering of heroes in the Emerald Hill Zone.
Robotnik's missing after his last defeat, so I'm going to wipe out his base on Flicky's Island. Who's with me?
Hey, here's Johnny.
Short and sweet. Hey, no mushy stuff, Amy. Oh, don't flatter yourself. I was talking about your announcement. Fucking dildo. That's more like it.
You can count on us, Sonic!
Maybe I should stay behind in case anyone attacks the Emerald Hill. Ah, that's why he stays behind.
Fair point, Johnny. After all, Robotnik's not the only nutter on Mobius. Okay, the rest of you, follow me. And try to keep up.
Wow, Techno looks kind of weird in this panel, but I kind of like the way she looks. Also, Amy looks sick in this one. She looks really cool. She's like the best drawn character in this panel. I really wish that Richard Elson's Tails was more game accurate, because I don't mind the way he draws Tails, but he makes him look like he has such a giant head. Ooh. Teleporting. What is happening? Teleporting. Soon, over the ocean. Dude, is Johnny actually fucking Agent X? Oh my god, he's actually Agent X. I can't believe this. Oh my god.
If Robotnik's left any badniks on God, they won't be expecting a surprise attack. Right, Techno. We just go in, destroy his evil weapons, and get back in time for tea.
This image goes hard, honestly. Like, Amy and Techno in their own thing, Short Fuse flying on his own, Tails and Sonic in the tornado.
Uh-oh! Make that supper! It can't be. They're not expecting us.
It can't be. They're not expecting us.
Tough luck, buddy. We just gotta deal with it. They're surrounding us. This is an ambush.
How could Johnny do this? I can't believe it.
Ugh. Shorty's down. My crossbow's been sabotaged. It won't fire. Same goes for my sky scooter. The engine's cut out.
Who else could that? Who could have done that? Who could they trust that could have done something like this? Who could have sabotaged their weapons?
I think abandoned ship is our best option. I won't argue with that, Techno. Well, maybe I will.
We're the only two left, Sonic.
Me and you against 100 badniks, huh? They won't stand a chance.
How can you joke at a time like this?
Who's joking?
So much for a surprise attack. There's too many of them. Badniks. All the badniks on the planet must be here.
Somebody set us up. It's the only answer. Ugh.
Perfect. Dude, what a Mama Meest, dude. This honestly kind of makes me sad. A while later.
Feels like the World Cup is being played inside my head.
There's a World Cup in your universe?
With extra time added on.
Oh, see you've recovered, Sonic. Too bad it won't last.
Agent X, so you're the creep behind this.
I still don't understand how he knew we were coming.
Because I teleported here after the meeting this morning.
Johnny,
That's better. That hood really bends my ears back. Dude, I can't believe the best drawn panel of Johnny is the one where he reveals he's the bad guy. Good lord. I can't believe this.
all these weeks, our own buddy was Agent X?
It's a con trick.
No con trick, Amy. According to my scanner, that is Johnny Lightfoot. You traitor! All this time you've been working for Robotnik!
Yes, it's a pity he's not here to see this. Goodbye, Sonic. It's been fun.
Sonic! No use, Tails. He's gone.
Drama. Actual fucking drama, dude. Who wrote that? Who wrote this? Was this Nigel Dobbin? Was this Nigel Kitching? Lou Stringer wrote this shit? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. The elbow with the two, you did it. You called it. It was you. Nuh-uh. Lou Stringer wrote this? In before the next issue, or like issues from now, they're just like, oh, sorry, you boomers and Humes. In Sonic the Comic 131, we made a fucky wucky, and like that wasn't written by Lou Stringer. Like, dude, that was too good to be written by Lou Stringer. Small Zone, this village with the lowest population on planet Mobius, where nothing really important ever happens. This is Clark Bent reporting for Small Zone TV News. Today, a record crowd of 5 gathered to watch the Zone's annual folk rolling contest. Yeehaw! Clark Bent. The contest was won by veteran roller Grasstain O'Grady again. As usual, he was the only contestant. Woohoo! Yes! After the break, a woman who taught her parrot to speak Italian and a skateboarding cactus plant. Stay tuned. I deserve better than this. Should be reporting on big events like badnik attacks. Come on, Clark. This zone is so insignificant that badniks don't bother to invade it. Something big has to happen around here one day. No way. Small Zone is a quiet place, and that's the way we like it. Weeks later, in the Metropolis Zone. Hey, Tails, have you seen the news? Don't tell me! The badniks are invading again? Have we seen Tails drawn in this style? I can't remember. It's something a bit bigger than that this time, Tails. Whoa! This is Clark Bent reporting for Small Zone TV News. A huge monster is destroying the village. Somebody, some hero, please come save us. This is the biggest thing to hit Small Zone. Literally. Whoa, that really put Small Zone on the map.
I better make sure it stays on the map and deal with that monster.
One fast flight later. Help! There's a killer on the loose. We've got to get out before we're squashed.
Let's not panic. Cool it, dudes.
Call it yourself. It's every mammal for himself.
How come Sonic gets respect when he says that line? Jesus. Calm down. You're acting like mindless sheep.
Watch your lip. Watch your lip.
Didn't you see the news? There's a moody monster on the rampage.
Yes, but where? Something that big would be towering above us. Have any of you actually seen it?
Only on the TV. Look. Ah, it's destroying the street. Why would he do that?
So where is it then?
Good question.
Yeah, I think I know where to find the answer.
And the creature continues its frenzied rampage. Nowhere in Small Zone is safe. Run for your lives!
That's quite enough of that. As I suspected, a hoax created by model miniatures and computer effects. Why did you do it, Clark?
I was bored, reporting day after day on trivia. I just wanted to liven the place up here.
You did that all right. You're under arrest for creating public disorder.
Never mind, Clark. Maybe you'll get a shorter sentence for model behavior.
See, I can believe Lou Stringer wrote this. I can believe Lou Stringer wrote this. Not the last issue, though. That's a Nigel Kitching issue. That's a Nigel Kitching story. I don't believe you. Dear Sign of the Comic, if all the goodies wear white gloves, why do Dr. Zachary and Supersonic wear them too? What? Whatever. Don't you see, Jamie? It's all part of their cunning plan to make you think they're the good guys. What did Lou Stringer do to y'all? It's not about what he did to us. He has a reputation for writing comics that are not that great. And that was a pretty good comic. I love the Chaotix crew. They are fantastic. They have skill, strength, and sense. But I have to complain about Espio. She's rude and pig-headed. Someone please tell her to come to her senses and get a life. Also, what exactly are her powers? Since she's a chameleon, she ought to change her powers. Back in Sonic the Comic 123, she turned invisible. Besides from that, the Chaotix crew should have had their own series. They just get chucked in with Knuckles for scenery and also let somebody join the team. If it's a boy, let him have good looks and strength like Mighty, or if it's a girl, don't let her be like Espio. Chaotix crew are coming back in Sonic the Comic 134 for a 4-issue run. P.S. Espio's a girl. P.S.S. They did have their own comic run back in the day. You missed it, Lennox Benson. She has no style and she has no grace. This chameleon has a funny face. That is a really cool Sonic stand in Sega World. I would have loved to see that personally. If I lived in England, I'd protest about how Sonic the Comic Humes treat you. After all, if it wasn't for you, the Humes wouldn't be able to design the comic. Too true, Matt. If only all you Humes were as fair as you obviously are. Hey, it's Mighty and Sonic and Tails playing Sotzer. Football. I'm writing this letter because Dr. Robotnik seems to be the only villain in Sonic the Comic. I respect your artwork and stuff, but it would be more exciting if you had more villains on Mobius. Here's my suggestion. Blackjack the Toy Maker with the vicious toys. Hope you like this issue's baddies poster, M? Oh, hope you like this issue's baddies poster, M. Yeah. Have you, only ever read one of these comics? I mean, yeah, he's the main villain, but there are way more villains than just him. I mean, shit, most of the spin-off comics that don't feature Sonic have the other baddies. Like, the Weather Girl, and, I mean, Captain Plunder was kind of a villain at one point. He was a dubious, gray character. There's Dr. Zachary. There's Brutus. Metamorphia had a stint as a bad guy. Supersonic had a stint as a bad guy. There's so many. Rhymer's a bad guy, even though, well, I mean, he's just Robotnik's second fiddle. But there are so many. Is the Catman supposed to look like the Thing from the Fantastic Four? Oh my god, he's buff. He's large. He's Roman Sonic. Oh, he looks so cute here. Sonic's funkin' for Jamaica. What? Buzzin'? I don't get what makes him Jamaican there. The Tartan Amy. The what? World Cup fever. Oh. Okay. Will the Americans be up the pole? Sonic the... Dear God! England or bust. Yeah, I'll say there's bust. Oh, dude, a totem pole featuring... Oh, that's cool. I love this one. It's a totem pole featuring Sonic characters. That's so cool. I love this Sonic one. Another cheer of support for the USA. Look at that. That's so cool. I love that one. Game on.
I feel like I've done this 1,000 times. Robotnik sends his baddies after me, I beat him up, and a story. Give it a rest, Badnik.
Well, I guess that's the end of Sonic's adventures, since this panel is just blank. I'm dead now. Dead. Johnny Darkfoot.
Feel like I've done this 1,001 times. Robotnik sends his badniks after me, I beat him, and his story. Give it a rest, Badnik. Sorted. Game over.
Oh, is this a video game?
Yes! I completed the Sonic game at last!
That was the final boss? Bruh.
Nice one.
We've been playing video games long enough. Let's go to the park.
Oh, okay.
Dude, this kid is rocking a mullet.
Wouldn't it be cool if badniks were real and we could fight them like Sonic?
Huh, dream on. You've been playing too many video games.
The only super spin attack in real life is when I beat you from the edge of the area with a swerving volley. Ha! The sun was in my eyes last time. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. I was briefly British because I don't know if I should be British for this comic or not. Maybe. Whoa! Pfft, I don't believe it! This can't be happening. Badniks aren't real.
Looks real enough to me. Let's get out of here.
We can't run away. What would Sonic do in a situation like this?
Big timer 5. Thank you for the 5. Thank you so much. Everything wrong with SpongeBob the Cosmic Shake? Maybe. I might do that. I've heard that it's an okay game. All right, Midnight, take care. It is a British comic, though. That's true. That's true.
Super spin attack? Of course! How's that? Complete it!
My brain, what the fuck? What the fuck is happening?
A game within a game. Cool invention, Techno. Thanks. Thought you'd appreciate it, Sonic. What did you say those funny-looking dudes were called? Humans. Folk like that actually exists on a planet called Earth. Amy and I went there once.
Bruh.
Are there badniks on Earth? Only in that game version you just played. Maybe humans on the real Earth play video games about you. Who knows? If they do, they show great taste.
Okay, I take it back. This was a loose stringer comic that I actually really enjoyed. This was a pretty good one. I'm not gonna lie. This was pretty sick. Dude, what if Techno's just like a solo dev and just created like the most realistic looking models in the world? She'd like developed an Unreal Engine 6 or whatever. God, wow. Kudos. Next issue. Fabian Vane gets carried away. Only Amy and Techno can save the day. God damn it, Fabian Vane. Always getting captured. I do love that in their comics, they really fight the misogyny by like making it like the traditional gender roles are swapped. Like Fabian Vane is like the gentleman in distress that needs to be saved by like the heroines. I think it's really cool. I actually think it's pretty cool. What if Lou Stringer was becoming better? One can only hope. One can only hope. Because if he wrote the first issue of this comic, as well as the Sonic video game one, I believe he wrote that one. I will say that I believe he wrote that one because that seems more in line with his writing style. But I have a difficult time believing he wrote the main series comic. But if he did, again, kudos. You love to see a writer get better. You love to see it. All right. I love you all. That's going to be it for today. We will pick up tomorrow with Sonic the Comic 132. I love you all. Take care. If you haven't watched my most recent video already, you should do that. I'm sure most of the people in the stream already have. And if not, then okay. I love you all. I see you later. I'm going to use the redirect tool again to see if we have a stream that we could maybe raid or something. Oh, thank you, David. I appreciate that with the 2. Am I able to find scanlations of the Sonic manga? I haven't looked for them yet. But I will have to do that at some point, maybe soonish. But yeah, let's search for Sonic the Hedgehog. It will be what? I don't know. What if I just look up Sonic? Sonic's what the frunk is happening with this shit? Oh my goodness. Segato with the 2, thank you so much. See, I love the books. Alright, I hope to see you again, Segato. I am enjoying these as well. I don't know who to... Some of these are live, but some of these are like premiering? I don't know. Oh, they need to add me to the list because... Oh, I see. Okay. Never mind. I'm just gonna look for, like, someone who's actually streaming. Changed your screen name for that. Well, I mean, I still saw your, profile picture, so I knew it was you. Magen David? God. Who even? If you guys can find me someone, then I will take that as well. It's just tough. I'm almost done. Okay. God, there's so many Sonic streams now, apparently. Ooh, I think I might have found someone. I think I found someone. Hold on. I'm gonna put... They're playing Unleashed. I think maybe I'm crazy, but I think they might have updated, the way that these work. So I'm going to put this in chat, say hi, love you all, see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.